Oh, Christ. Bastards. I hope you all bleed out. Through your asses! Every last rat bastard one of you.
The show Castlevania is based on the third Castlevania video game, Dracula's Curse. The series follows Trevor Belmont, who defends Wallachia from Dracula. Season 1 was released on the 7th of July 2017, and the show was written by Warren Ellis, directed by Sam Deeds and Ryoshi Ushikoshi, and composed by Trevor Morris. The first season has 4 episodes. Each episode is about 25 minutes long. The second season will have 8 episodes and is expected to broadcast on October 26, 2018.
Let me kiss you.
The first episode, Witch Bottle, begins in 1455. A woman named Lisa wants to become a doctor. She asks Vlad Dracula Tepes to help her gain scientific knowledge. Vlad Dracula is intrigued by her ambition and decides to teach her, and Lisa will help Dracula to reconnect with humanity. They eventually fall in love and marry. 20 years later, 1475, in the town of Targovist, Lisa is burned at the stake. This happened because scientific equipment was found in Lisa's home and she was accused of being a witch. After Dracula finds out his wife is dead, he declares the people have 1 year to make peace, after which every human in Wallachia will die by his hand. A year later, 1476, the Archbishop and the inhabitants of Targovist celebrate in defiance of Dracula. Dracula shows no mercy and kills the Archbishop, destroys the church, and lets his demons kill the inhabitants of Targovist, and orders them to kill every person left in Wallachia. The people blame the noble families, including the Belmonts. The second episode is called Necropolis. After a fight at a pub, Trevor Belmont seeks food in the city of Grayset, which is besieged every night by Dracula's demons. Trevor learns that the people of Grayset blame a group of magic users, the Speakers, for the assault of the demons every night. Trevor saves the elder of the magic users from a pair of corrupt priests, and he gets introduced to the other members of the Speakers. Trevor insists they leave the city for their own safety, but the elder refuses. Partly because his grandchild has gone missing after going to the catacombs below the city in search of the sleeping soldier, who they believe can defeat Dracula. Trevor agrees to retrieve the missing grandchild if the Speakers leave the city. The third episode is called Labyrinth. While exploring the catacombs, Trevor realizes that they have been unusually constructed and contain devices matching old family descriptions of devices within Dracula's castle. Trevor is attacked by a giant cyclops who can turn people into stone. He defeats the creature, releasing its curse, and rescues the elder's grandchild, Siva Belnades. After returning Siva to her grandfather, Trevor is summoned to the church by the local bishop. The bishop orders Trevor to leave Grayset before sundown, as they plan to kill the Speakers, offering to spare Trevor and restore his family name in exchange. With the Speakers refusing to retreat, Trevor has them hidden in the Cyclops chamber and takes on the priests who want to kill the Speakers. The fourth and final episode of Season 1 is called Monument. Night falls as Dracula's armies descend upon Grayset, killing the bishop. As Trevor continues his escape, Siva helps him, revealing herself as a powerful magic user. Trevor exposes the clergy's actions as the true reason for Dracula's invasion and assists the people in mounting a defense against the demons. During the battle, the floor crumbles beneath Trevor and Siva, and they fall deep into the submerged catacombs of the city. Eventually they find the sleeping soldier, revealed to be Alucard. Trevor and Alucard engage in battle, but after seeing his and Siva's resolve, Alucard relents and offers his aid. And the three prepare to challenge Dracula and end the conflict for good.
I care about doing my family's work. I care about saving human lives. Am I going to have to kill you?
Do you think you can? If you're really a Belmont and not some runt running around with a family crest, you might be able to.
The things that I liked. Well, I love the animation in the show. It's really good. I love the fight scenes. They're really good animated and choreographed. It's just a shame that it's so short, just 4 episodes. The first episode got me hooked and I wanted more, but it was over within 2 hours because it's just 4 episodes each. That takes about 25 minutes, so that's not a long running time. It was really dark, kind of what I expected it to be, but maybe a bit lighter. It was a lot darker than I expected. And there was also a lot more humor than I expected. It was funnier than I expected. Well, it had a lot of dark humor, but I didn't expect that to have it at all, but it still has it and it works great. It really does. I love Belmont's character. I love Alucard for the short period we see him. I do get kind of annoyed by the grandchild of the elder from the speakers, but not that annoyed, but sometimes she can be a bit annoying in my opinion. And I also loved Vlad Dracula. He was a kind of a villain you could sympathize with until he wanted to kill all of the people of Wallachia. But before that you could understand why he got upset at the bishop and all those priests because they killed his wife. And the upcoming season will have 8 episodes, so that's a good thing. Double the episodes of what we got right now. And I'm hoping to see good raid stuff, more action, more of the same stuff, because it just worked really good in the show, but the only problem was that it was really short. But I think the second season will be better than the first season, and I can't wait to watch it.
More tankard, eh? Something to keep me warm while I find a tree to sleep under.
That's a family crest. Oh, know it.
I don't. Just one more drink and then I'll leave, all right?
That's a Belmont crest.
Really? Look, here's the money.